All year long, if you're like me, you're probably constantly seeing these items that you know will help your fitness journey. And you tell yourself, when that goes on sale, I will buy it. Suddenly the sale is here and you're drawing a blank and you think, wait, what was it I wanted? So you begin to panic that you lost your chance to save the big bucks. No need to panic this year because I've done the work for you. But plot twist, instead of selling you fast fashion things with a commission code to make me money, I want to make the perfect list of things for your fitness journey that will not collect dust, and I will not be providing commission links. There are things that I have genuinely used for years and years and I think are worth your money. I've broken this down into 6 categories and 3 subcategories. 6 categories like clothing, tech, yada, yada, yada. And each category has a recommendation for your low intensity workouts. Think Pilates, yoga, hot girl walks. Your cardio, my runners, my cyclists. And 3 weightlifting for just people who like regular weightlifting all the way up to CrossFit and whatnot. Let's jump to it. Category number 1, clothing. For my low intensity girlies, this is the time to buy the $100 pairs of leggings. What has never gone out of style? What will forever be worth it? A pair of leggings that you don't have to repurchase. Lululemon Align for low intensity, Aloe Airlift, there's Verori, there's Girlfriend Collective, there's other brands, but that pair of black leggings, this is the time to buy it. I know Lulu and Aloe typically go on sale. My pair of Lululemon lines, 8 years old. This is the time to buy that versus buying a pair of $40 ones that you have to repurchase time and time again. 3 of those is more than $100. So, but you might as well get these when they're on sale. 2, for cardio, running shorts. My personal favorite that have been tried and true that I will continuously go back to is the Lululemon Fast and Free. The new cool ones on the block are the Lululemon Shake It Out. And then probably the most expensive ones that you see all over Pinterest. I haven't even justified buying, but the Nike Aeroswift, because they're $100 pair running shorts. Oh my God. But this is the time to buy them. And for weightlifting, this is the time to invest in a great sports bra. I'm gonna give some recommendations. For my smaller chested ladies, the Lululemon Wonder Train bra. This video is not sponsored by Lululemon. For those needing medium support, the Lululemon Energy bra. And then for my high support ladies, the NYX Catalyst bra is a great recommendation, and also the Lululemon Energy Zip front bra, high support. Now, you don't necessarily have to get those ones. Those are just my personal recommendations that I think will provide that. That's with all those clothing. But this is the time to invest in that quality brand one. The reason I personally recommend Lululemon is because it stands the test of time. All my Lululemon items I wear once to twice a week, wash once or twice a week, not gentle with them, and they've lasted this whole time. And so yeah, and I'm also Canadian and biased, but I'm gonna recommend that, but you don't necessarily have to get those. This is just your time to get a good quality pair of leggings, good quality pair of running shorts, and a good sports bra. It's not sexy, but these things will be so worth it, and you might as well save the money on these like higher ticket clothing items. 2, tech. For my low intensity hot girl walker Pilates girlies, I'm gonna recommend the Aura Ring. I absolutely love it. It tracks your menstrual cycle, it tracks your workouts, not as great as some of the other things I'm gonna recommend, but it will do it a little bit, and most importantly, it tracks your sleep. So if there is a wearable you wanna get into, but you're not really tracking any intense workouts, running or anything, Aura will do everything possible, and it's such a great purchase, so get it while it's on sale. 2, for my runners, this is the time to get an Apple Watch, a Garmin, or running watch of your choice. Get this on sale. Things like Best Buy, you can try and find them. It's harder to find like an Apple series on sale on Black Friday, but if you can find it, that's amazing. But this is one of those things that is just so nice to have something to track your runs, specifically your spikes, just know your speed and all that. Yeah, it's just this is a nice time to do it. And I think you will find the most benefit from a smartwatch that tracks your distance, speeds, and all that. And 3, for my weightlifters, I'm gonna recommend the Whoop. The reason is Whoop is really about recovery. Once again, it can track your workouts as well, but its main thing is it focuses on the things and the habits that improve your recovery, which is really important if you're doing weight training. Of course, it's important to all the other things. The thing is, all these do the exact same. I won't lie. But if I had to say, hey, you're a Pilates girl, you'll probably like the Aura Ring. If you're a runner, you'll like a Garmin or Apple Watch or a Corso. And then if you are a weightlifter, you'll like the Whoop. So those are my recommendations, depending on the form of fitness you care about the most. Or you can be crazy like me and wear them all because you're also a fitness YouTuber that reviews things, very niche. 3, shoes. For low intensity, so for my hot girl walks, if you didn't know, I do a shoe review testing over on TikTok and Instagram, and these are my current favorite hot girl walking shoes that are super comfortable, but you can wear with a pair of jeans or casually. The Nike Vomero 5s, the On Rogers Courthouse, and the New Balance 1906, and lastly, the Adidas Campus. So depending if you want more of a dad shoe to a more sleek one, notice no Sambas, because those after 10,000 steps will kill your shins. Running shoes. I'm gonna say my current running shoe lineup, but I will warn you, running shoes are really subjective. We all have different form, we all have different needs. I think you will be better off if you go to a running room store and get your foot assessed and then do it. But here's what's worked for me. My current lineup, for longer recovery runs, I use the Asics Gel Nimbus 27. For my favorite carbon plated shoes, it's both the Adidas Adizero Atos Pro 4, which are crazy fast, and the Asics Metaspeed Sky. Then my best race day / everyday training shoe is the Asics Superblast 2 and the New Balance Fresh Foam X1080 V14, which is a mouthful. Those are my personal winners, but it's gonna be different for every single person. But if I just had to give a recommendation, those have been just like the ones I turn back to each time. Weightlifting shoe, the most important thing is you want a flat bottom. There's many other things like ankle support, mobility, but the Nike Romeros are just a tried and true weightlifting shoe if you want something that's a true dedicated weightlifting shoe. Because I won't lie, it's a lot of money to have a walking shoe, a running shoe, a weightlifting shoe. You're probably like, Keltie, can I just have a shoe that does it all? Then you can do something like a cross training shoe, which would be like a Nike Metcon or one of the Lululemon Charge Feels, which is a hybrid. They're meant to run in and walk in. But because it is Black Friday, this might be the time to save a little bit money and get a truly dedicated weightlifting shoe, which you cannot run in these things. Category number 4, supplements. For my low intensity Pilates girlies, I'm gonna actually recommend this for everyone, omega-3. Do your own research. If you want someone to look into, Dr. Rhonda Patrick, she talks a lot about it, just the benefits of taking omega-3. And my personal favorite brands are Momentous and Thorne because of their NSF certifications. I've taken them countless times and love. Then for my cardio people, because you're sweating. What's happening when you're sweating, especially over an hour a day, is you're losing electrolytes. Because yes, I'm not taking commission on any of these links because this video is a sponsor, and also gonna be my recommendation is an electrolyte supplement. And my favorite electrolyte supplement, of course, is Element because it's science-based ratio of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. I'm just gonna do a little fun story. On my marathon day in Berlin, it was like 27 degrees Celsius, very hot. And I started to feel like crap halfway through this run. And I was like, oh no, what did I do? I pretty much dry scooped an Element in the middle of the run, put that in with a little water, boom, got going. Felt 100 times better. I was starting to feel like nauseous, a little low energy. What was happening? I just needed more electrolytes because when you sweat out electrolytes and you need to replenish those. And I'm gonna assume you are into fitness if you're watching this video, and so that's why I do like to recommend Element. But the best part also is, the thing is, a lot of these things are Black Friday sales. You're looking, that's a very short window. If you're watching this in the middle of May, shout out to you. This code will still work. So here's a code you can use all year long. Go to drinkelementea.com/Keltie to get one of their bestseller packets with your purchase. It's a great way to try the most popular flavors like citrus and raspberry, or share with a salty friend. Once again, go to drinkelementea.com/Keltie. And for my weightlifters, I would also recommend this for everyone, but creatine. I have a whole video I will insert about the benefits of creatine, but specifically for women, the mental benefits, the cognitive benefits, your ability to build muscle. Once again, if you want that tone look, I hate the word tone, we're not going into this, but if you just want to more optimally build muscle, which will give you that tone look, it is creatine. There's so many benefits, I won't bore you, but this is the time to get it. And my personal favorite is Momentous as well. Just, it's a great, clean, no fillers. You're gonna get the most bang for your buck, so love that one. Category number 5, accessories. For my low intensity girls, this is the time to get the yoga mat. Now you can splurge and get like a Lululemon and Aloe, and this is the time, I won't lie, Aloe's is more expensive. It's the exact same as Lulu, but if you wanna have that nice Pinterest moment, here's the time to buy it. They're both great mats. But if you are also a yogi and you want something a bit more grippy, I would recommend the brand Manduka, which has great yoga mats. Once again, these are definitely splurges, but I'm like, if there's a time you're gonna splurge, it's in these moments. And those mats I've tested time and time again, and they really worth it. For my cardio people, this is the time to get a running belt or running vest. The running belt I used in my marathon, all my marathon training, is the Lululemon Fast and Free. It's got a front pocket that put your phone, and it's got like 4 little compartments on the side that you can put gels, And it even has a little hook for your keys so you don't have to worry about your keys falling off. There's a bunch of other great ones. I know people love Solomon. I've used Lululemon. I love Lululemon's running vest as well. They updated it this year and I find it's just a bit more flattering for women. It's a bit shorter. It fits everything you possibly want. Sadly, it does not come with the hydration pack. You have to buy it separately, but you can put it in there. Another brand that I have so many of my friends have bought is Solomon's running vest. So if you don't want the Lululemon one, that would be the one I recommend. And I do know a lot of people love the flip belt, but I've never experimented at all. So just look into that if you want. And then for my weightlifters, this is a time to get the gym bag. It's one of those things you buy and you have forever. A previous one I had was the Gymshark medium everyday hold, which I loved. I have for a long time. I picked the baby blue and so it got really dirty and so I eventually donated it. But the other one that I've had 2 of them, I had one years ago that I lost and I repurchased recently, is the City Essential 25 liter from Lululemon. Why I love it, it's super minimalist. You can add little cute keychains to it, which I've loved to do. Also, it has the little hook to attach to your luggage, so it's a great carry-on bag or like personal item. So it's a great travel bag, great gym bag. You can put your laptop in. It's just very basic, but this is something you'll have forever. So both of those are my recommendation. Now, category number 6, I'm gonna say is splurges. This is for those things that are crazy expensive. I'm not gonna lie. You do not need these things, but they work. They're great, they're amazing. It's not a life or death. You can still get fit without them, but if you're like, I've wanted those things, these are effective, I love them, and if there's time you're gonna buy them, it might as well be when they're on sale, and here they are. Oh my God. Didn't crack a phone, because then I'd have to buy one of those on Black Friday. Number 1, a red light therapy mask. I did a whole video on it. I fell off, got back onto it. I won't lie, I've been consistent for 6 months and I see the benefit. A red light therapy mask, it will even your skin tone, it will plump it. It's been a long time since I've done Botox and I've just been doing the red light therapy mask. I've gotten compliments from you guys, like, your skin's looking so good. It is the red light therapy mask is all I've changed. The caveat with these is you have to buy the good ones. Omnilux is the one I use. I've also used Current Body. Therabody also has a great one. So those are the ones to look into. Unfortunately, if you're gonna buy it, do not cheap out on it. Don't get those $100, $200 ones on Amazon. They're just not powerful enough that you're just throwing away money. It's either don't waste your money at all or buy the ones with enough LEDs in them. And personally, I've used Omnilux and love, but you have to be consistent with it. It's not something you do like once or twice a week and then kind of fall off. It's something you do 5-7 times a week, every single day for months on end. So it's like fitness. Red light therapy is like fitness. Just know that you have to build a healthy habit with it. And if you're like, not too much money, just this is time to buy a nice sunscreen for yourself. I love Ultraviolet, Strong Elephant, and there's a nice little splurge purchase because probably if I had to pick between red light therapy or sunscreen, I'd take sunscreen. Speaking of Therabody, my third one is a Theragun. I love these things. They're so nice. Like when you just are sore, and mainly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really use it on myself because it collects dust and I'm lazy, but it's the best thing to give your partner a massage because I'm also lazy and I don't want to sit there giving my partner a massage and they're the same. So it's the best thing that you can kind of be lazily give a really nice massage to someone. So great gift for someone else. Christmas, great Christmas gift for your partner. Next up, 8 Sleep. If you've been thinking about it, it's the best thing I have ever owned. I love it. I have it set to warm up as I crawl into bed so my bed's warm. It cools down my sleep so it improves my quality of sleep. I use the vibration alarm to wake me up so it's just like a slight nudge so I wake up peacefully. It is amazing. It is such a luxury item, so you might as well use it. I had a code at one point, Keltie. You can try and use that. I don't know if it's still there. You got like $250 off, so maybe try that right there if you're gonna get it. I have a whole video reviewing it, but love that thing. Once again, splurge. Next up, electric toothbrush. You don't think you need it until you use one. I use Philips. It's just the level of cleanliness on your teeth is crazy. And why this is so beneficial for your health is your dental hygiene is so connected to your cardiovascular health. Go do your research on there, but having just good mouth hygiene is so important. And electric toothbrush is just a game changer. So here's the time to buy one. And my last thing I'm gonna end off with that is also a water pick. Honestly, just having that also just to clean out. You know that feeling after you go get a teeth cleaning where it just, your mouth feels so clean? You get that almost every night or morning, depending when you floss with the water pick. And oh my God, it is so nice. And I'm someone who hated flossing. Couldn't build the habit, got that. And now if I'm without it a couple days, I'm like, it's just a little little moment of self-care that feels so good, but it's actually really good for you. And there's that. Once again, these are not things you need. You do not need any of these fitness things to do fitness, but these are those things that just make fitness more gamified, more enjoyable. Maybe it's just those items that you buy once and you don't have to repurchase, like a good quality pair of leggings. I know none of these things are the best, most perfect sustainable items, but I've always said, personally, I think the most important thing for like sustainability and shopping is you buy something that you buy once, that you're not constantly buying more, that you buy something you actually use. And all these items I recommend because I've used them time and time again. I bought them, I'm done. Obviously, like I upgrade Apple Watches and things like that, and I will buy more leggings when I see a color I want. But like my black Lululemon Aligns are 5 years old. Same with my black Lululemon Energy Sports Bra, my Oura Rings, my Apple Watches, my Theraguns. These are all things that I have and I use, but be warned, they also do take building a healthy habit. So these are maybe the things to upgrade in your routine to just a little treat yourself. It is on sale. So if you're gonna buy any of these things, if they've been itching at you all year and you're like, should I get an Oura Ring? This is time to buy them. And that was why I wanted to make this video as a reminder of like, oh, what was that thing I wanted to buy back in May and I almost bought but didn't, and now here I am not sure what to buy at Black Friday. But also don't buy something just because it's on sale, because financial health is important too. Coming from a fitness YouTuber, not financial YouTuber, so can't give financial advice, but just know it's important. Leave down in the comments what you're purchasing for Black Friday. If you have any recommendations, if you see any really good sales, leave them down below and like scurry on down in the comments and see if there's something I forgot that you're like, oh my God, that is on sale. I need to go get that right now. But of course, something that is always free is petting dogs. So have a great day. Go pet a dog. Love you guys. Bye.